Welcome everyone to Live at 5 with Wendy for UHD Career Bites, a webinar series celebrating November's Career Development Month. My name is Wendy Cooper and I'm a career coach and liaison to University College here in the main UHD Career Development Center in South 402. Today we're going to discuss the second topic in this four-part series, Job Search Strategies. Let's get started. The job hunt can often seem like a long and tedious journey. Despite these trying times, it's important to remain resilient. Your efforts will be rewarded when you land the job you want. Here are some strategies that can make your job search a simpler and more effective process. Since over 80% of jobs are acquired through networking, be prepared to network. Prepare short stories of job or project-related accomplishments to use in your interviews and networking opportunities. Stay in contact with your network. Send articles, notes, anything to keep connections open. Track your outreach through a variety of network tools, such as an Excel spreadsheet, your Google Contacts, apps like Camcard, and even your Focus 2 account at tinyurl.com/UHDF2 under the My Professional Development tab and scroll to My Network Contacts. These are the best sources for job leads. Your core network groups include current and former alumni, peers, faculty, internship, and volunteer contacts, current and former coworkers, clients and customers, family, friends, acquaintances, and neighbors, your doctor, accountant, insurance dealer, dry cleaners, or more. Professional or trade organizations like UHD professional organizations and other professional meetup groups. Contacts on social networking sites like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, especially UHD alumni on LinkedIn, for instance. Remember, it's not what you know, but who you know and who you can know. So think about people who you want in your network, how to include them. Then include them in your network. Network right now and use your current opportunities. If you are in a part-time or seasonal position, for instance, to prove you are hireable. You can start your online search on our website at uhd.edu/career. Then click on Job Internship Search, then the Career Job tab for specific job links. Also use our UHD job board, where companies are looking for you. Activate your Jobs for Gators account today at tinyurl.com/UHDJ4G. Interested in particular companies? Check out our websites of your favorite companies and industries that interest you. You can also do searches for occupation titles of interest and key industry words on aggregate job boards like Monster, Indeed, or Glassdoor. Interested in a particular industry or specialty? Take a look at specialty job boards such as Media Bistro for media jobs or socialworkjobbank.com for social work related positions. Look at professional organization site job boards like the Association of Computing Machinery or ACM or the National Association of Student Personnel Administrators or NASPA. Search LinkedIn groups related to your interests such as the Nonprofit Network, for example. There are also many Facebook groups focused on specialties or interests, like Social Workers Unite. Check out the UHD Alumni LinkedIn College Alumni Group as well to network and find opportunities. Twitter's @CareerArc helps job seekers find jobs too. And there are many different government websites for different branches, state, local, and federal government positions. www.usajobs.gov is a good start. Don't enter the same term over and over again in your search bar. For example, instead of just listing the job title, like case manager, try other related words like nonprofit or social service, and then sort them by years of experience, entry level, for instance, on an aggregate job board like Indeed. Don't know what occupation titles to search? Go to onetonline.org to find new ideas for job titles or industries. Want to know what types of jobs your resume as currently written will hook? Check out the TexasSkillsToWork.com tool to pair your resume with links to current jobs that reflect the content of your resume. Focus your job search to make sure you're not only hitting the industries and occupations you desire, but also targeting jobs for which you meet the minimum qualifications listed in the job description. What is your bottom line? Do you only want to work during the day, no nights and weekends? Are you looking to work 10 miles away from home? Do you want health insurance as a benefit? For an expenses calculator tool, take a look at TexasRealityCheck.com. For information on Texas salary listings, check out TexasCareerCheck.com. What does a hiring manager look for in the right candidate? Well, that depends on the job. A sales recruiter wants someone who can sell. An engineering recruiter wants someone who can engineer. So, how do you use your skills and achievements to persuade the hiring manager that you're the best candidate for the position? You must tailor your resume to every job description, and you need to know how to use the right resume keywords. Think of your resume as an ad about you and how you fulfill the requirements as listed on the job description. Why are you the perfect candidate for the job? There's no need to take up valuable resume space with details the employer won't care about. Only highlight experiences that directly relate to the qualifications or job duties for the position you are applying to. Take a look at the Zeddy.com blog, 6 tips on how to tailor your resume to a job description for more information. Use LinkedIn to research employer profiles for companies that you are interested in, as well as profiles of people who hold titles similar to ones you are seeking. Look at the experiences and skills that these individuals have listed. Use this for ideas of what you can include on your own resume in addition to the requirements, qualifications, and skills listed in the job description. Don't forget to visit our website at uhd.edu/career and click on the Resume CV Cover Letters tab for more information on how to tailor your resume. Let's face it, when you're unemployed, money can get tight quickly. Even if you're good at savings, having a small amount of supplemental income coming in is useful and provides peace of mind. Here are some ideas about what you can do in the meantime while you are looking for a job. Freelance from home. Check out websites like Freelancer, Upwork, and People Per Hour for freelancing gigs. Craigslist can be a bit scary, but if you're smart about how and where you look, don't give out your personal information and set up meetings in public places, for example. You can find some decent part-time jobs listed in your community. Consider becoming a driver for Uber or Lyft. It allows you to meet new people, network, and who knows, you might just find your next job while on the open road. Substitute teaching might also be a great option for you between jobs, especially if you're building skills relevant to positions for which you're applying. Tutoring for K through 12 and or college students is also an excellent way to build your resume while unemployed and can bring in some extra income. Don't forget to ask friends and family about temporary available opportunities. They may know someone who needs a house sitter or a dog walker that may be a perfect fit for a month or two. Consider also signing up with staff agencies. This is a great way to keep your skills fresh and also to network to land permanent employment. Here are some tips to remember when utilizing staffing agencies. Treat the staffing agency as you would an employer. Dress professionally. Prepare for interview questions. Remember that the agency's clients are the businesses that they're recruiting for. They are looking for the perfect fit for their clients. And if you impress them, then they will be eager to promote you. Always carry a job packet with you containing several resumes, different variations highlighting different positions and skills, personal and professional reference lists, important documentation like your driver's license, work permit, social security card. Register with several agencies. Your initial appointment may be lengthy, as most agencies will test your abilities in several areas. Call in your availability according to the agency's instructions. Let them know you're still looking for employment. Clearly state your requirements. Know the difference between temporary, long-term temporary, temp to hire, and direct hire. Are you willing to take a temporary assignment? Are you only available for long-term temp? Weigh the pros and cons of each. Some agencies will call you and negotiate your required salary. Are you flexible with that salary? Are you getting hung up on your job search? If you're applying but not getting any callbacks or job interviews, ask yourself, are you targeting your job search to specific jobs that you are both qualified for and interested in? Are you customizing every resume and cover letter you send out to be specific for each job and company? Have you networked with friends, colleagues, and other professionals to learn more about possible job openings? Do you fill out online applications completely and correctly with information and answers that are relevant to the job description? Are you following up on applications to make sure employers have received them, either by email or phone, and to reiterate your interest? Is your voicemail able to accept messages, and is your greeting professional? Is your email able to receive new messages, and is your email address professional? Do you have a professional online presence, such as a LinkedIn profile? Are you applying to jobs as soon as they are posted rather than waiting days or weeks to apply? Have you had your resume reviewed by a career coach? Upload your resume to tinyurl.com/UHDJ4G to get your resume reviewed remotely by a professional. If you're getting phone or first round interviews, but not second round interviews, consider the following. Have you practiced phone interviewing? Have you researched the company to learn as much as you can before the interview? Are you keeping your answers positive and refraining from speaking ill of past employers, coworkers, companies, or experiences? Are you sending a thank you note or email right after your interview, no matter how short that interview was? Are you giving more than short 1 to 2 word answers and stopping yourself when talking on and on? If you're going to the final round of interviews but not getting offers, ask yourself, can you tell the interviewers specifically why you want to work for their company? When speaking about your weaknesses, are you choosing a real weakness and telling them how you are already working on it? Are you making regular eye contact and smiling during your interview? Have you prepared and asked thoughtful questions about the company, your potential coworkers, and your potential responsibilities? Practice your interview skills by conducting a mock interview with your career coach. Call 713-221-8980 or set up an appointment online through your Jobs for Gators account. Or you can also practice digital interviewing skills by using the interview function in your Jobs for Gators account by clicking on the Resources, then Mock Interviews tab. That concludes Job Search Strategies, the second in a webinar series celebrating November's Career Development Month. Now I will take time to answer questions that you had posted through the chat button. The first question is, does a resume have to be specific to a job? You don't have to change your resume every time you apply to a job if the jobs you're applying for are very similar. However, recruiters and hiring managers say it will significantly boost your chances of scoring an interview. Take the time to draw attention to those skills that you possess that the hiring manager is looking for. Just check out that job description. By adding keywords and phrases to your resume that you see in that job description that you possess, and provide context, especially, of how you exercise those skills within your bulleted accomplishment statements. If you are creating a resume for a job fair, on the other hand, you can focus your attention on the skills and accomplishments relevant to the positions of interest to you, or you can focus on career readiness competencies hiring managers look for in a new hire. For more information, watch this short video on career competencies at tinyurl.com/UHDcareerready. Another question that was asked is, what are the chances for students to enter a field without finishing a degree? That is, what if they're maybe a junior in college? Well, that depends on the requirements of the job, and if it's a bachelor's degree that is required and not a preferred qualification as listed in the job description. However, if a student has several years of experience in a certain industry and has the skills required for that job, sometimes hiring managers will look at those years of experience and weigh that as well, even when a bachelor's degree is required. If a student is applying for positions that require a bachelor's in their last semester of their senior year, then because their graduation date is very close, this is a good time to apply for those jobs. So start applying at the beginning of your final semester in college for those positions that may require a bachelor's. The student can indicate in their summary, for instance, that they are applying for positions in October and November, that they'll be graduating in December of 2018 to signal to the hiring manager that they are very close to obtaining that required degree. Just keep in mind that a lot of companies and organizations do take time in their hiring process. So starting that job hunt early is going to be better for you. Here's another question. How can you break into an industry? To get into a career field without any experience, there are several things you can do. Be willing to take a pay cut if you've been in one industry and occupation for a while and are trying to break into another. That's because no matter how experienced and talented you are at what you do today, you'll have to prove yourself all over again in this new field in the beginning. You can take classes, get certified, and earn a new degree if you have to. This demonstrates your interest and commitment to the new field, and it gives you at least some kind of background on which to build. Even though education isn't a replacement for hands-on experience, it's a nice way to fill the gap when experience is missing. Volunteering is also a great way to demonstrate skills and abilities that aren't necessarily seen in your regular work experience. And it's also a helpful way to see if you actually enjoy this new kind of work. Whatever you've been doing in your current job, you've also been developing your transferable skills. That is, you might not be doing the same kind of work in that particular industry, but your existing experience is still valuable. Skills like multitasking and prioritization, both helpful skills for almost any role in any industry, you can highlight on your resume. Think about your transferable skills and what skills are needed in the industry and occupation you are pursuing. It's also helpful to make a list, maybe in an Excel spreadsheet, of your different types of skills and section them off by those transferable skills, skills that can apply to other industries and occupations, your industry-specific skills, any hard skills like programming or language skills, those would be transferable, right? And any soft skills that you have, like, are you a good communicator? Also, don't forget to use your network, your family members, your friends, your former colleagues, and mentors to help you find a position. You will have much better luck getting an interview if you have a cheerleader saying that you are the perfect fit for the job. Personal recommendations, therefore, go further than a resume any day. Include a very strong cover letter with your resume. Express your desire to change careers and discuss why your existing skills make that a logical progression in your professional growth. In your cover letter, be specific, energetic, and persuasive, and tell your story. Express your desire to learn and explain what you've done so far to help make this transition possible, like education or volunteering. Include the same information in your LinkedIn summary so people know why your past experience doesn't perfectly match up in your future career goals. Remember that experience isn't the only thing prospective employers are looking for. They also want to find the right person for their organization. Many companies are far more concerned with personality and cultural fit. Plus, with less experience, you don't bring a lot of baggage with you, like unwanted behaviors and techniques learned elsewhere. You're a clean slate, at least in this field. Use that to your advantage. So that concludes our session today, and thank you for tuning in for Live at 5 with Wendy Cooper and UHD Career Bites. Hope to see you again soon.